them, you would imagine, vying for the same job. That job is Home Secretary. Olivia Utley joins me now. Good grief, Olivia, our political reporter. It's kicking off.
It is kicking off. Interesting that James Cleverly is back. He's the one Trussite and Johnsonite who's managed to survive what ended up being a bloodbath, even though we were all expecting it to be a pretty quiet sort of reshuffle. As for Suella and Grant Shapps, I mean, the thinking is that it's going to be Suella who gets the Home Office because... Don't like to keep banging on about optics, but politicians are very interested in optics. And
smashes Labour out the park, huh?
A straight-out male top four will be unattractive to Rishi Sunak, so it looks like Suella will probably get Home Secretary, which would leave Grant Shapps as Business Secretary, perhaps, but it's all coming through now. The interesting thing about Ben Wallace's appointment, as you say, very sensible. He's very liked by the party grassroots. He's liked in the country, and obviously with the turmoil in Ukraine, changing Defence Secretary would be a nightmare. That said, Ben Wallace has said that he will only back a Prime Minister who has committed to 3% defence spending.
That's interesting.
And it was rumoured that Rishi Sunak was planning to drop the 3% defence spending increase pledge for the sake of trying to cut back on some cash in the fiscal statement on Monday. So it'll be really fascinating to see what he does about that.
Yes.
Is he going to give in to Ben Wallace's
Well, he
demands?
must have done, one would assume.
One would
assume, because if that's the red line for Ben Wallace... Now, I don't think it would have made any political sense whatsoever for Rishi Sunak to have actively removed Wallace, so it would clearly have been, you would imagine, down to Ben Wallace to go, right, I want this, are you going to give it to me, Rishi? If the answer to that is no, then I walk, and you've got a massive, massive issue on your hands there. He's well-liked and well-respected both among the Conservative Party base and, indeed, I think, with the vast majority of the public. So Ben Wallace stays as defence, which would imply that we are now going to remain committed to a 3% spending, defence spending budget. Now, a lot of people in the inbox here, gbviews@gbnews.uk. The Bring Back Braverman campaign is in full swing live.